Hello, thank you for watching a CXO Academy video. Today we'll be discussing a very important feature within CXO, and that is our storyboard functionality. Storyboards are essentially a collection of reports within CXO, or sort of like bookmarks, essentially creating or recreating your monthly or quarterly reporting packs. So what that means exactly is essentially within any report or any given view within CXO. So for example, say I'm going to switch reports and go into my profit and loss report. At any time, I am able to add this report to a storyboard. So we all know how we can export this report individually, and that is by going through the print button. So I can export this single page as a PDF, PowerPoint, or Excel, but I can also add it to a storyboard, and that can be a larger collection of reports. So what that would look like is, say that I would like this view for comma communications, which is my top level entity. I can start this to add to storyboard and simply select create a new storyboard, and we'll call it test storyboard. We can see the print PDF settings. So in the case that I would like landscape instead of portrait, or my page scaling, so we'll say fit report to one page. I can print with comments or without comments, and then I can add the page. So at this point, I not only can add different reports to the same storyboard, but I can add the same report with different views. So in this case, if I would like to, if the second page of my packet, for example, would be not comma communications, but the next level down for USA, I can simply switch the entity and again select the star icon. Select my storyboard that I've just created, which is my test storyboard. Print PDF settings should stay about the same, and I'll add this page. So now I can keep doing the same thing for Europe, South America, and so on, but again, I can also change the reports. In this case, let's add another report, a balance sheet report. So once I establish USA, let's say I would like the top level entity, I can add this view again through the star icon to my latest storyboard. I can show the print PDF. This report will probably look best as a landscape, fit to one page, and we'll add the page. And so on. There's no limit. It can be your full reporting pack set up. And the neat thing about the storyboards is once you have your reports set up within a storyboard, every month you simply just have to run the storyboard and not have to add them again or recreate the reports. So this saves a lot of time and a lot of effort, not having to recreate different reports. As you saw, the view can be just different, but the report can be the same if you need it. So in order to maintain these storyboards or to do something with them, you go to the maintain storyboards icon, and that is the icon to the left of the star. We'll select on there, and we'll go down all the way to our test storyboard that we've just created. And you see there we have our 3 reports that we've added. So what exactly can you do? Again, these are all your storyboards that you have created. What you can do with a storyboard? Well, you can of course share it with somebody else by clicking the share icon. You can share it with different colleagues. You can make them either an owner. Of course, they are able to delete it. But you can also make them an editor where they can delete, edit but not delete or share. Or you can make them only a viewer where they're able to simply view the storyboard. That allows you to, if you're working on a certain report and you would like some colleagues to see, you can add them to a storyboard and share along, or simply share the results. Now we can export this whole reporting pack essentially the same way that we would export a single view, but it is exporting the whole storyboard, and that is all the different views that you've added to it. So every month we would simply have to change the period. So in this case, I had added all the views for September. Next month, all I have to do is change from September to October and simply export, whether it be PDF, PowerPoint, or Excel. In this case, I'll export to PDF. If we select export, you'll see here you have export jobs, and it is currently submitted, processing 1 of 16. Now I've already downloaded this just to show an example of what it would look like, and that is as such. So you see that the export is neatly branded with your own logo. This would be replaced with your own logo. and all the different views you have selected. So these would be all the reports you've added to the storyboard, and now they're exported to a PDF. Now, one other thing that you can do with a storyboard is you can play them. Now, by playing a storyboard, it is essentially the same as a PowerPoint, but it's interactive and within CXO. So we'll see exactly what this looks like in just a second. Let's go ahead and play the same storyboard. And what we'll see now is that it takes us into a guided tour or a guided presentation of the slides we've added to it. So within CXO, it'll look the same. You have your same menu items at the top because I have full access. So we see the first report in the storyboard, and we see a play bar here at the top. I can go to the next report by simply clicking the next icon. So there we see this is our second report within the storyboard. I can click again. Let's go to our third report. Note that from here I can also export, and when I click the export icon here, I can either export this single page or export the book as a whole. So that is neat because it makes it quick and easy. If at any time you're going within your storyboard and you get asked a question, or you simply need to check other reports, you can go there. So we'll go ahead and leave this report. We'll go into any other report, and what you see at the top is now the bar has turned to a reset storyboard. If we select on that, it'll take you back to the same view you were looking at prior to deviating into another report. So you can quickly get back and not lose track. Now, one other way of advancing through the reports, as you see here, next to the report title is a drop down where you see all the reports within your storyboard. So at the moment we're on number 3, profit and loss waterfall, but I can of course select any other report further along and simply switch to that. So that is a storyboard feature. It is very useful, used by most of our customers. It saves a lot of time for monthly reporting, quarterly reporting, because once you set your storyboard, you simply have to run it every time after that, and you do not have to recreate the reports. Thanks for watching this video.